everyone, my name is Dhurakij. You can call me Anne.
My name is พัชรพร พงศรีสุภมาศ You can call me Foy.
My name is Linapa Butti. You can call me Neil. Today, the topic that we should analyze is the interview of the famous singer Taylor Swift from Ellen Show.
The hypothesis of our group about this project. We have hypothesized that use of language in conversation between the interviewer and interviewee from the Ellen Show will be spontaneous and unplanned. So, we think we will find many non-fluency utterances from their spontaneity. Also, during time of talking to each other, they may show their emotion, feeling, and gesture to support their utterances.
There are 10 main topics for analysis, but today we choose just 3 main topics that have important issues to analyze.
We are happy to share the analysis of our project with you. Let's analyze first topic by Neil.
We expect that we will find elements of spontaneity in the interview. Let's analyze on the topic evidence of spontaneity, which consists of 3 subtopics.
Number 1 is non-fluency features. It is a lack of fluency in speaking. There are many features in this topic, so I will instance you 2 features. First feature is filler. It is an often meaningless word is inserted into speech from thinking time. You can see an example from the video clip.
And they could frame you for any crime that you could go to jail for. And look at me, I wouldn't survive in jail.
Right.
So it's like, but then you take it a step further, and in nightmare world, it's...
As you can see, when Taylor thinks what to say next midway through her utterance, she often uses this feature as you hear from the video clip. Second feature is pause. It is the natural break in the conversation. It happens when speakers consider their next utterance, and this is an example from the video clip.
Listen, let me tell you something about sea urchins.
As you can see, Ellen paused because she is thinking of what to say next. Number 2 is incomplete utterance. Is discontinuous word or unfinished utterance. You can see an example from the video clip.
Right.
So it's like, but then you take it a step further, and in nightmare world, it's...
As you can see, Taylor doesn't finish speaking of the sentence, and she corrects herself again. It makes her speak again. Number 3 is cause linked by coordinating conjunction. When speakers are speaking spontaneously, people usually use conjunction to connect cause. You can see an example from the video clip.
I think you're fine, and I think you'd even have fans in prison, and they would take care of you, and they would all love you.
As you can see, the most frequent coordinating conjunction in spoken English is and. Ellen usually used for added information.
Finally, we found that the interaction between the interviewer and the interviewee is spontaneous or natural because it's unscripted.
Analyze on the topic evidence of interactivity, which consists of 5 subtopics.
Number 1. Adjacency path. Adjacency path is a unit of conversation that contains an exchange of one turn each by 2 speakers. It happens under the fact that conversation is to interact with each other. And this is an example from our video clip.
You look fantastic, Taylor.
Thank you.
From this example, when Ellen gave Taylor a compliment, Taylor responded the compliments with a word of thanks. is normal for the interaction between two people. Number 2. Question as follow-up. It is a question that follows up from the previous utterance of other speaker. Let's see an example from our video clip.
I'm scared of getting framed. So,
Okay, now you've gone one step beyond. Who would frame you and for what?
From this example, Taylor said that she is scared of getting framed. Then Elaine made the questions as follow-up about that. Number 3. Back-channeling. Back-channeling is a way of showing a speaker that you are following what they are saying and understand. And this is an example from our video clip.
So this is your 13th time on the show.
yes! I could do nothing wrong. I could sit in my house with the cats all day, and somehow there could be an article about like me buying a house in a place I've never been or dating a guy I've never met.
Right.
From 2 examples, speakers said the word yes and right in this order to show that they are listening and understand what others said. Number 4. Overlap and interruption. First, overlap. It's simultaneous talk by 2 or more conversational participants. Let's see an example from the video clip.
Do you know what a sea urchin
Physically
is?
affected.
Do you know what they are?
If you knew what sea urchins were, you would be terrified.
Well, listen.
In this example, Taylor and Ellen spoke their words at the same time. Next, interruption. It is to break the continuity of speech of another by saying or doing something. And this is example from the video clip.
Listen. They're just they're on rocks and they're spiny looking there. And the poor things are just minding their own business.
No, they're not. They're not. That's the thing. They're like a grenade.
From this example, Taylor started to speak while Ellen had not finished her words yet. Number 5. Use of discourse markers. Discourse markers don't always have meaning that you will find in your dictionary. It helps the speaker to manage the conversation and mark when it changes. Look at the word okay from the video clip.
Yeah, because I don't want to go near clear water.
Yeah. Just murky water? Okay, let's talk about another irrational fear of yours.
In this case, Ellen used the word okay in order to change the topic of conversation.
Last topic to analyze today is interpersonal feature. This topic consists of 4 subtopics. These are laughter, interjection, hedging, and evaluative language. Number 1. Laughter. Laughter is an experiencing of the emotion expressed by laughing. This is an example from our video clip.
Yeah, because I don't want to go near clear water.
Yeah. Just murky water? Okay, let's talk about it.
From this example, Taylor laughed after Ellen said to show an experiencing of the emotion. Number 2. Interjection. Interjection is a part of speech that shows the emotion or feeling of the other. These words or phrases can stand alone or be placed before or after a sentence. This is an example from our video clip.
Who would frame you and for what?
So many people would frame me.
From this example, Taylor used the word "oh" to express her sadness. Number 3. Hedging. Hedging is a way to reduce the power of words or sentences. This is an example from our video clip.
I don't think that's a step. That's a leap. But anyway, I think you're fine, and I think you'd even have fans in prison, and they would take care of you, and they would all love you.
In this case, Ellen said, "I don't think" and "I think" to reduce the power of her sentences. The last subtopic, evaluative language. Evaluative language is the most common way to use adjective to evaluate the quality in conversation. This is an example from our video clip.
Number one.
Yeah, because I don't want to go near clear water.
Yeah. Just murky water?
In this example, Taylor used adjective clear and Ellen used adjective murky to evaluate the quality of their conversation.
The analysis finishes. Do you have any questions?
Well, you can see a full version of our analysis from our project report.
Is there anything wrong? We apologize at here. Thank you for your attention.